Hi, it's Yun today, and today I'd like to introduce some of my go-to restaurants in Yeongwon. Yeongwon is a place where I live in, and it's in Gangwon province. It's 2 hours drive from Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. And Yeongwon is famous for its own pure and clean air and very mountains. I have recently seen a few travelers planning to travel Yeongwon, and they're frequently asking questions which place to go and eat. So in order to recommend the right place for them, I have been to the restaurants that local people in Yeongwon recommended. I have narrowed down to 7 different places. Each restaurant serves different types of dishes, so I'll give you a variety of options to choose from. Oh, and before I get started, I have to tell you that all the reviews are very personal, so take my opinion as simply an advice, and the orders of restaurants is nothing to do with preferences. So number 1, 은하수 식당. The main dish that 은하수 식당 says is Kalchijorim, which is cutlet fish boiled in a soy sauce. The price of it is 7,000, and they also have different types of stews that you can try, and it starts from 25,000 won, but it's for at least 3 or 4 people, so I think the price is quite reasonable. The foods were quite nice. It was clean, it's fresh, and I was very satisfied with it. But to be brutally honest, I would say the taste itself was kind of something that you can expect, which means you probably have tasted somewhere else. So I wouldn't say they have special flavor or other taste that makes it special. But what's important is that the food was fresh. The fish was especially fresh, probably one of the most important things when you choose a restaurant. And also the side dishes were very special and nice too. I heard the owner, she runs the place on her own, and she makes all the dishes all by herself. And I think these are the things that makes the restaurant special. Oh, and plus she's very kind too. What you have to remember is that you have to visit the place before 7 o'clock because it closes at 7. Number 2, Yeongwon 무한 부대찌개. Yeongwon 무한 부대찌개. As the name implies, it's 부대찌개 restaurant. 부대찌개 is a spicy stew with sausages and meat in it. This place is close to Yeongwon station, and also 은하수 restaurant. The price per person is 7,500 won, and the taste was good. It was okay, but again, can't really say it was special. But you can eat rice and ramen as much as you can, and as you go on, that's certainly one of the reasons that you have to go to the restaurant. Number 3, Bunge Chunder. This is Chinese restaurant. They of course have jjajangmyeon and jjampong. They both have this incomparable flavor that this restaurant only has. It's quite spicy. Even jjajangmyeon is spicy too. You're not gonna notice at the beginning, but it's gonna kick in a bit later, so you have to mind that. And it has a lot of seafood in it, so if you're a seafood lover, you have to visit the place. The price is 8,000 won per plate. I know it's quite expensive for Chinese food, but if you see the size of the portion and how much seafood is in it, I think it's worth the price. So if you feel like spicy stew, this is the place where you should go. Number 4, 일미 닭강정. I think it's one of the top recommended places if you type place to eat in Yeongwon on the internet. And I would say fried chicken over there is the top notch, and I also recommend the place to people who are planning on coming to Yeongwon. They have 2 different flavors, which is spicy and non-spicy. They both are good, but I prefer non-spicy, but it's totally up to personal preferences, so I wouldn't meddle in that. The price differs depending on size of chickens, of course. For 1 to 2 people, that's 10,000 won, and 3 to 4 people is 17,000 won, and for 6 to 8 people it's 34,000 won. Oh, and it doesn't taste as good when it goes cold, so I recommend you to have it when it's still hot. Number 5, 동굴 Chikuxu. It's hard to pronounce it. It's a shame if you came all the way down to Gangwon province and not tried Chikuxu. This noodle is made of arrowroot, and it's very gooey. They also have Kamjajeon, and you of course have to try it. The price of the noodle is 7,000 won, and the pancake is 5,000 won. They serve chili and kimchi as side dishes. If there's any cons of the place, it's a bit far from Yeongwol downtown, and it's 15 minutes drive. But as long as you have a car, it wouldn't be a huge problem at all. Number 6, 노루목 상회. Another hole in the wall restaurant. This place is located in Gimsakgatmyeon, and it's even farther from the downtown. What they sell is totorimuk with rice and also 감자전. I can't really find a proper word to describe the taste, but I'll say it tastes very healthy. The price of totorimuk rice is 8,000 won, and 감자전, the potato pancake is 10,000 won. I know it's twice as expensive, but the size is even twice bigger, so you can do the math, right? Because the pancake is even like twice thicker, it tastes even better, I think. That's again also my personal preference. But anyway, I wouldn't come all the way down to Gimsakgamyeon just to visit the restaurant. But as there are some places like museum stuff to see around the restaurant, if you're interested in visiting tourist spots in Yeongwol, because Yeongwol is famous for Gimsakgat, right? You gotta have to Google it. Okay, so done with the reviews. Thanks for watching it. And as I told you earlier, this is all my personal reviews, and I just hope my video helps you find right places to eat in Yeongwol. And it'd be great if you could, share your opinions about places you go, so that people can get a wider point of views. You can just simply write on the comments. And once again, thanks a lot. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Oh, and welcome to Yeongwol.